Hey there, Start here. We're going to be going into Vlad EXT and trying to get this bad boy done in 15 turns. I did play around with this team early in the week before maintenance, but just never got around to actually getting it done before maintenance. This team did, however, get me a 19 turn clear, and I think after fiddling around with it a bit more today, I've gotten it down to a 15 turn clear. It is similar team composition to Wanderer's Clear, if you've seen that one already, but I had to obviously tune it to my own gear, my own units. Ithne and Zon are EX2, so obviously that means I have to make some adjustments to make sure that my team gets it done. But I want to get in there. There's a little bit of RNG factor. Like turn 1, Sylvia might not counter and re-raise everybody, and then on turn 3 there's a chance Wilhelm dies. So I just want to get in there. I'll show you the gear at the end. All right. All right, so the gimmick with Vlad is that if everyone's alive at the end of turn 1, he puts up an undispellable 30% full buff, which with the stats set the way they are, makes him incredibly bulky. Like you don't want to deal with, like, there's no way you're getting it done in 15 turns by ignoring that buff. So you cannot ignore the full buff. All right, you're just not going to clear it in 15 turns. And then if you don't kill him by turn 25, he just does unresistible AoE death to the whole party. So you basically have to kill him by turn 25. We're of course going to try and get it done on turn 15, but that's just so you know, in case you're trying to follow this clear but you don't quite clear it on 15, you still have an extra 10 turns to get it done, and you just kind of have to play his little game with the barriers. I'll explain that when we get to it. But the point is, we don't want anybody to be alive except for one person at the end of turn 1. So here's what we're going to do, all right? Sylvia's going to do Bolt Egg Basket to imbue and do a small Lightning Imperil. She's going to start her Lightning Ramp, and then we'll just do like Clever Paladin Strike. It's just something to do. Okay. Wilhelm wants to make sure that Sylvie stays alive. Okay, so he's going to do Protecting the Weak for the 85% general mitigation. And that's for everybody. Shelga for the magic mitts, and then we'll just do Protect. It doesn't matter because she's fully evading. But basically, Sylvie's going to be the only person alive. Vlad will do some attacks. She'll counter, re-raise everybody, and that's how we get around that little mechanic. It does mean we kind of lose a turn, which sucks, but it is what it is. All right, Zon's just going to do Thick Fog. All right, that does the Lightning Imperil Field. These guys can just go ahead and do LBs, just, for something to do a little damage. It's not going to be much, but it is what it is. Ithne is going to be responsible for killing everybody, and so it's pretty fitting for her character, I think, being, the dark crystal's servant. So she's going to kill everybody by doing Black and Rainbow, first of all, which is going to imperil everybody by 130%. And then Murky Blue to do water, because that is the party's weakest element. Everybody except for Sylvie, of course. Sylvie has 230% water resist, so that she does not take any damage from this attack. And then we'll just do Determination to Destroy. Make sure you target your party. All right, I'm just going to pick Wilhelm. Doesn't matter who you pick, just target somebody on the party and go. Boom, everybody dies. All right, so now the first RNG factor. Will Sylvie counter and bring us all back to life? I hope so. Thank goodness. All right. It's a pretty low chance, because I've got 2 Blizzard Orbs on her. It's a pretty low chance that she doesn't counter, but it has happened before, and it's irritating, to say the least. Okay. Sylvie's now going to come back to normal. Okay, she's going to do Compassionate Night, Paladin's Resolve, and Elemental Vines. That provides the magic mitigation and the regen for, what's his name, for Tanky Boy Willie, Big Boy Willie. Speaking of Wilhelm, he's going to do Protecting the Weak again for the 85% general mitt for the party, Safeguard, and then Siege Strategy for the Spear Imperil. Okay, and I think that's all he needs to do. Yep. All right, Zon is basically on this turn. I think we're just going to do some chaining. I think is all we need to do on this turn. We don't really need to do much of anything. We're not going to use any of our mod boosts or anything like that, because all that is going to get dispelled on turn 3. So we're basically just kind of sitting on our thumbs anyways. And then, yeah, I think we'll just do some chaining as well. Why not? She could do our demon killer, actually. There's no reason she couldn't do her demon killer on this turn for a little extra oomph. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Although, yeah, it honestly doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, let's do the demon killer then, and then triple determination. That'll work. Okay. There we go. A little extra damage. Every little bit counts, right? Okay, so you see Wilhelm tanking it like a champ. Like, seriously, we were all worried that he wasn't going to be able to tank these fights, but man, the boy, I think what it is it's a sign that mitigations matter more than your defense stats. Like, we were all thinking, oh my gosh, look at his spirit stats, they suck, he's not going to be able to tank magic damage for crap. But in the end, mitigations are really all that matter, and his mitigations are just so good that even with his low spirit stat, he still just crushes it. Okay, on this turn, Sylvie's going to do Paladin's offense. It's going to be a weak 200% LB damage buff, but that's, it's all we got. Poached Demon on Mine, doesn't really matter, whichever one's stronger. And then Clever Paladin Strike, just for something to do there. All right, and we're just going to do a little bit of LB damage here. Okay. And we'll just see what we can do, and hopefully get them down close to like 90% or something like that. That would be nice. Okay. $92, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so this is a, wow, okay, I got super lucky there. There's a bit of RNG there because he does the Dispel, and then sometimes he does some very strong magic attacks after the Dispel that can very nearly kill Wilhelm. There have been some times where like he's come very close to death, other times where he's died on that turn. Got super lucky on that one. He didn't do very much of anything after the Dispel. So, that's the worst of it. If you get through turn 3, you should be home free. And so now we're just going to set up to start dishing out some serious damage. The idea is we want to try and get below 50% by turn 7 so that we avoid the next Imperil. Okay, we're going to do another Safeguard just to have that one done and ready to go, and then double Transfusing to heal him up. Okay. All right, Sylvie is going to come back. We're going to do, because we've been dispelled, so we got to re-up our Compassionate Knight, Paladin's Resolve, Elemental Vines, so that Wilhelm stays alive. All right, Zahn is going to start. He's going to do his Deadly Daggers, Enervating Eclipse, and we're going to do Black Fog now. Okay, because we want the bigger Dark Imperil. All right. These guys are going to do, let's do Heavenly Hypernova, Double Galactic, all right, and again, Hypernova, Double Galactic. All right, Eithne can just do, she can go ahead and imbue everybody, why not? She's got the turn economy here. Hope for Oblivion, we're going to spread the Demon Killers next turn, so that's not as important. And then, does she need to do anything else really? We don't need to do Black and Rainbow again, so we'll just do Determination to Destroy. Okay, and we should be good. Okay, every little bit counts, every little bit counts. All right, so it's time to start dishing out some serious damage now, all right? No more messing around, no more nice guy. All right, we're gonna do Poached Demon on Zahn. Actually, that's all she needs to do here, I believe. because everyone should have full LBs. Yep, so we don't need to worry about that. So we're just going to do Poached Demon on Zahn. Alright, Zahn is now going to do Projected Mirror, Fear of Darkness for the 200% Dark Imperil, and then Full Moon Phase for the 100% Dark Amp for the next 3 turns. And we're basically just going to take the next 3 turns to just unload LBs like it's our job. Okay, that's all we're doing for the next several turns. Okay, so make sure Zahn got that 250 killer. Yep. Okay, so he's going to project that to everyone else. We're going to go ahead and do our overdrive. Okay, LB, 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 LB. We'll send Eithne and Wilhelm first, let the chain ramp just a bit, and then send our fundamental forces. Let's see how we do. Nice, nice, okay, looking good. Yep. All right. Now it's pretty important that Wilhelm counters with his normal attack here to get rid of, thank goodness, to get rid of that defense buff. All right, so there's a little bit of RNG there, but he almost always counters. He does have a Blizzard Orb on so that he counters with his normal attack there. Okay, we're basically going to reload and repeat. Let me just make sure he's still got a turn on his cover, right? Yeah, he's still got 1 turn on that. So basically, we should just be able to reload and repeat here with a triple clever. Perfect. Okay, Zahn does his SLB now. So we'll send Eithne first because her normal LB is a single hitter, and go from there. Nice, nice, looking good. All right, if we can unload 1 more of those, we should be in really good shape. Okay, Wilhelm is going to have to re-up his cover, of course, but that's all right. Okay, so Wilhelm does Protecting the Weak. Decisive Point, and we'll do a Barlightja. Okay, and Sylvie. All right, we should all still have our Demon Killer, yep. So we just need to do, just triple clever, I think is all we need to do here. There isn't anything I need to do here, is there? Just double checking myself here. I don't think so. Although what we could do, no, I don't want to risk that. We're just going to do triple clever. All right, because everyone should still have 100% amp. Yeah, we should all be good to go there. All right, yeah, let's just let them rip. Okay. All right. So we've achieved our objective. All right, he's going to start doing some magic attacks, some that avoid cover, like that one, but it's okay. Our party is equipped. That's what the 85% general mitigation is for, and yeah, we shouldn't have. There should never be any issue of us coming close to death here. And everyone has multiple stacks of guts too, just in case, but I don't think it is necessary. Okay. So now basically what we have to do is we have to play his little game. We have to kind of go along with the charade, so to speak. And sorry, I'm just thinking about what I need to do here. I'm gonna save that siege strategy for later. Or should I do it now? I actually think I should do it now because I'll need to re-up it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do siege strategy now. I'm just trying to remember. I haven't done a turn chart for this one yet. I'm just trying to remember what I've what I've been doing, to be honest with you. Okay. And then we're actually going to do, so we're going to do a lightning. We're going to go lightning on this one. On this burst. If I'm remembering myself correctly here. Yep. So we're going to do lightning on this one. And then he can just do like transfusing to heal himself. Although he doesn't need to heal, but that's alright. Everyone else does. Okay. We're going to do thick fog again. We'll do... Actually, I think that's all he really needs to do. Zahn doesn't need to do much of anything. He can just do thick fog to re-up our lightning field. Eithne is going to do black and rainbow to re-up our... amp fields for lightning and dark. And these guys are just going to... Basically, yeah, they can just guard this turn. They don't need to do anything. Sylvie is equipped with Poppy's paintbrush, which has all elements on it. So you have to hit Vlad with fire and ice for the next 2 turns to break his barrier. And then you have 1 turn to deal damage. And then he puts the barrier back up, hit him with fire and ice, 2 more turns, barrier goes down. So basically every 3 turns, you have the opportunity to deal some damage. And you can kind of manipulate that a little bit, like if you need to extend it a turn, like I'm going to do after this next one. So I'm going to do 1 burst, and then I'm going to extend that gap by an extra turn for my EX2 units, and that should be fine. Okay, we're going to do Marion's Blessing to start the lightning ramp. We'll do... The rest of it doesn't matter. Let's do double Clever Paladin to hit him. You just got to hit him. So in abrasive form, yeah, like I said, she's wearing Poppy's paintbrush, so she hits with all those elements. Okay. And I think that's good. Oh, actually, because how many... I think what I need to do here is actually Wilhelm's LB. Because how many turns does he have to cover? Yeah, he's got to do his LB now to re-up his safeguard, because otherwise it's going to expire on our burst turn. So he needs to go ahead and do his LB, and then everybody else just does what I told you they're going to do. All right, you see the barrier is about to break, so hit him with fire and ice again for 1 more turn, and you're good to go. Okay, so Willie's going to do Safeguard again, Siege Strategy, and Limitless Surge for the 400% LB buff. Zahn will do Deadly Daggers. We're going to save Enervating Eclipse for the next one, because the next one's going to be even bigger, because his projected mirror isn't ready, and so we want to have like our biggest burst with like all the fixins ready to go. Okay, so we'll do Deadly Daggers. He can steal. Yeah, he can steal the killers. So we'll do. She'll obviously do Demon Killer on Fundamental Force, and then can just hit the boss again twice. Ooh, actually, let's do the heal on that one. Well, no, it's not going to matter. We'll just do Clever Paladin. It's honestly not going to matter. So now that Fundamental Force has a 250 killer. Zahn can steal that at least, so he gets a little extra oomph. Deadly Daggers, and then we can do Thick Fog. Okay. Fundamental Forces are just going to do Heavenly Hypernova. Supreme Spectrum, and then honestly doesn't matter what they do next. You can do, because they don't need to do, sorry, not Supreme Spectrum, Limitless Surge. What am I doing? Glad I caught myself. All right, Heavenly and then Limitless Surge, not the Supreme Spectrum, because we're getting the 100% Lightning Amp next turn anyways, so we don't need to worry about that. You can do like Celestial Aegis, I guess. I don't know if this turn is the one with the uncoverable magic, but you know, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I can't remember, to be honest. Just something to do. Ithne, Hope for Oblivion, Conqueror of Demons, and Limitless Surge. Oh, she doesn't need to do a fourth action. So let's just do triple. Limitless, Hope for Oblivion, Conqueror of Demons. Okay? And we should be good to go. Hope so. Hope I didn't forget anything. I always worry. Actually, we can go ahead and do the OD, because it'll be active for next turn anyways. Oh, that just used up all of his action. That's fantastic. Okay, I gotta go reset now. Okay, Decisive Point, Siege Strategy, and Limitless Surge. Okay, there we go. That's what we want. Okay, I think we're good. Just double checking. I think we are good. Okay. I hope so. Hope I didn't forget anything. We did hit the boss, right? Yep, barrier's broken. Great. Alright, so that was not the turn with the uncoverable magic, but that's fine. Alright. All right, this is a moment of truth here. How much can we do? How much can we do? I'm hoping we can do a serious chunk of damage here. All right, we've all got, we're all pretty buffed. Zahn's gonna do his SLB, so our Lightning Imperil will be even better. And then Sylvie. All right, Sylvie's just gonna do Sylvie things. Compassionate Knight. Actually, let's do Burgeoning Defense, Compassionate Knight, Elemental Vines. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay. So obviously send Zahn first so that you get the breaks and imperils. So I'm gonna do Zahn, Wilhelm, Ithne, followed by the two fundamental forces. All right, let's see how we do. All right, 24%. I would have liked to have been a bit closer than that. 24 is a long way to go. Okay. I think that means I have to do something like, I have to do like 7 bill or something like that. Hopefully I can. All right. But anyways, we are going to, we're going to wait a little bit. So I'm actually not going to hit the boss at all here. So we'll do another Compassionate Knight, Paladin's Resolve, Elemental Vines. All right. Willie is going to do his Protecting the Weak, Safeguard, and blah, 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 blah. I guess it honestly doesn't matter, does it? Transfusing Lance, maybe. Okay, everyone else can honestly just guard. All right, so he'll form another barrier. Okay. He'll need to do his LB so that he can re-up his safeguard. Okay. Yep, so that's all good. Sylvie can... see, yeah, we need to hit him on 13 and 14. Yep. Okay. All right, so we're basically just going to do that again. Okay. All right, so they've still got one turn on that. We're going to go ahead and imbue. All right, everyone's going to kind of go ahead and imbue themselves to the element that they plan on using. So we're going to go with lightning with these guys. We'll do another decisive point, shocking spear, and then it's transfusing. Sylvie's going to shift now because we got to start hitting the boss with fire and ice. So yeah, we can do we can go ahead and do Poached Demon on Zahn, and then just like a double Clever Paladin. Okay, these guys can go ahead and do their thing. Zahn is going to do Innervating Eclipse for the 90% break, Thick Fog just to make sure that is all good, and Projected Mirror. Going to go ahead and project that Demon Killer, and it'll still be there on turn 15 when we need it. All right, just making sure he's got the Demon Killer. Yep. Okay. Great. And he's going to go dark. He's going to go Dark Element. He and Eithne are both going to go Dark Element there. Okay, Eithne still needs to turn on all that. That's fine. She'll just do Black and Rainbow, Gloomy Black, and doesn't really matter what she does next. She can just hit the boss. All right, so let's get ready and hope we can do it. All right, Deadly Daggers, Shadow Self, and Midnight Hour for the 150 Dark Amp. Okay, yep, should be good there, great. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and activate our Overdrive. Eithne. Devastation for Devastation. Oh, she needs to do... well, she doesn't need to do the Demon Killer because she already has it. So she doesn't need to do Conqueror of Demons. So yeah, she can just do Devastation for Devastation for the 150 amp, Hope for Oblivion for the buffs and mod boost, and Limitless Surge Plus. Okay, and then mine are going to do Heavenly Hypernova, Limitless Surge, Supreme Spectrum, Hypernova, Limitless Surge, Supreme Spectrum. Alright, let me just double check. Willie's definitely covering us, right? He's got us covered. Awesome. Okay. Alright, Willie does Charge, Siege, and Limitless Surge Plus. Sylvie is going to just make sure she hits the boss on this turn for sure. Alright, so hit. I think that's all she has to do. Yeah, that's all she's got to do, really. Just hit the boss. Okay, let's just do it. Okay. And that should set us up for next turn. My goodness, I hope I've done everything right. All right, if I've done everything right, we have a very good chance of killing the boss here. If we roll low, or if I screwed something up, then I'm gonna come up short. I'll still finish the fight, and you know, maybe you guys will have better luck. But I'm running out of time for the day, so this is my last chance at it. So I gotta give it everything. All right, Sylvie's just gonna do her LB. You know, it's a little bit of a mod boost for everybody, and every little bit counts, as they say, right? So everyone should have their LB ready to go. LB, LB. All right, everyone's got their best amps. LB. Everyone's got the demon killers. Just double checking. Yep. All right, so we are literally as stacked as we can possibly get here. There is, you know, if I don't kill here, then that's just RNG saying sorry, sucker. All right, Zahn has to go first, obviously, for the big imperils. So I'll go Zahn, Wilhelm, Eithne, followed by the fundamental forces, and with any luck, we will kill this guy. Let's do it. Boom! Love it. All right, let me show you the gear before I forget. All right, so Sylvie, Interbrave Shift Form, Poppy's Passionate Paintbrush for the all elements. That of course comes from Poppy. It does all elements to the boss, and then just basic bulk, 2 Blizzard Orbs to make sure she counters, Perfect Provocation, Escape Artist for full evasion. You don't need this vision card, it just helps bulk her up so she doesn't die on turn 1. In her normal form, pretty similar build, but her normal form you don't really need to worry about it because you know, general bulk always helps for the unavoidable magic, but you know, that's not a big deal. That's Sylvie. Wilhelm, he is mostly tanking. All right, so he's in tank form. Give him as much HP as you can. Spirit Tiger Mask is great for that with 100% HP. Blizzard Orb so that he counters. Swordsman's Cuirass also has 100% HP on it. Just lots of HP and buffs. This, you can now get this materia from the current event. It comes with 50% demon mitigation, which is fantastic. Obviously he has his EX ability, but he doesn't have his card. He has Steady and Sacred Shield, which you can also get from the current Omega Spawn shop now. You can buy a VC Select ticket and then get it from the 8th anniversary VC Select shop. So definitely recommend it for Wilhelm. He is good on Demon Killer. Yep, 300 Demon, 300 LB, good to go. Awesome. Just a reasonable spread of elements. Just make sure you don't make his water resist too high. You want to make sure he's weak to water. Fundamental Force, Balls to the Wall, Astrius Arm, Kaiser Knuckles in the other hand for chain speed, all the best Clash gear, Zac Gloves. United as One is fantastic for the chain speed as well. She has like 500% chain speed because I also have Medine Synergy on here. So like she reaches chain cap in like a matter of 2 or 3 hits. Herba's Boon for an extra stack of guts, just in case. Not totally necessary, but it could help. Fundamental Will for the attack. This is, you know, one of the better cards that I have for her. You could also put Wilhelm's card on there if your Wilhelm is EX3. She is Overkiller on Demon because she has Rama Esper attached to her. Eithne is only EX2, but still, you know, still bringing it. She's got the other Emperor's Ring there. Chocobo Feather for an extra stack of guts just in case, but I don't think you need it. You could honestly swap that out for a better mag accessory, I think. Ruler's Regalia for high mag. I do not have any kind of like flat mag EX accessory, so she has nothing. Obviously her STMR there and her TMR equipped. I love Chocobos for ailment resist. And all those extra guts honestly aren't necessary. I think you could take one of those off, probably both of them, just to give her some extra stats and stuff. This is the best vision card I have for her. It's Hio's vision card. She has full Demon Killer, full LB damage, good to go. Zahn, he's got a dagger in one hand, he's got an extra copy of Astrius Arm in the other to take advantage of the Fist Imperil. And then just high attack gear. United as One, again for chain speed. We definitely love that. A couple stacks of guts, but like I said, I don't think it's necessary to have all that extra guts on there. But I figured I had the space because hitting the killers is pretty easy for Zahn, so I just threw him in there anyways. He does have Wilhelm's card, and just because I had it, and so I figured I'd throw it on him. It works for him just fine. He's maxed out on Demon Killer, LB damage, good to go. All right. And my friend's Fundamental Force, thank you so much, Dice Man, by the way. You were awesome. Thank you for setting up this Fundamental Force for me. She performed beautifully, beautifully. All the Clash gear, looking awesome, looking awesome. Yeah, extra sack of guts, Hateful Agent for some Esper stats. And yeah, she's just rocking it, rocking it. She's got Frosty's card in there, Overkiller on the Demon. Beautiful. All right. The overkillers are probably necessary to get it done in 15 turns with this team. If your Eithne and Zon were EX3, you could probably get away without overkillers. Or maybe like if yours had overkiller but the friend didn't have overkiller, I think you could probably still get it done. But since my units were my Eithne and Zon were EX2, I needed that extra bit of oomph from the friend unit. But if you have EX3 Eithne and EX3 Zon, you could probably get away with just a random Fundamental Force that just has maxed out, you know, Demon Killer, which they all do, I think, because it's one of her innate races. So yeah, there you go. Awesome, awesome. So excited, so pumped to get this one done. This is awesome. Let's see what the final damage. Whoa, 8.5, yes, 8.5. Wow, that's almost 30%. So I did like 8.5. That is like 28%. 28%. Yeah, I think that's right. 28% of the boss's health right there. Boom. Boom. Nice. Nicely done. All right, let's see how we do. Yeah, Fundamental Forces obviously leading the way. Wilhelm not doing too shabby there for Bill. For Wilhelm, Eithne just kind of, you know, it's kind of sad being the premium unit and she is still as janky as she is. But anyways, Fundamental Forces leading the way. Eithne and Zon and Wilhelm picking up the slack. And yeah, there you go. That's how we got this one done. So thank you guys so much for following me. That was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed getting that one done. Once my Tyvus is EX2, the Tyvus that I pulled today, I'm going to go do Kefka with my EX2 Tyvus. I want to do a light team clear against Kefka. So that's my next plan, but that's going to wait. I have to wait for the shards to come in on that one. So probably won't be until like Monday or Tuesday of next week, whenever the remaining shards come in for Tyvus, so that I can get that one done for you guys. So that'll come in next week. There are other clears of Kefka using Jill, so you can look at Sinzar's clear. You can look at Wanderer's clear. Wanderer did a clear with Kefka. You can look at I think Gert just put up a clear also of Kefka. So lots of clears of Kefka out there now. So go check those out. I'll do my own take on it with Tyvus once he gets EX2. So thank you guys so much for following me, and I will see you on the other side.